welcome back to another Extra Life video. I want to thank Blight for donating again. It basically starting the new incentive I have for Extra Life this year. This one is called Character Showcase. You're telling me about your DCUO character, the background story if you have art you want to share, and basically I'll make a video on it. So let's dive into it. Codename Blight, Cobra Warlord. File name, classified. Primary military specialty, military strategy. Secondary military specialty, intelligence. Birthplace, classified. His name is Blight, and not since Serpentator has Cobra had such a dangerous leader. Being a brilliant military strategist is bad enough. But coupled with the fact that he's an immortal with psychokinetic powers, makes him about the most dangerous enemy G.I. Joe in the free world has ever known. Blight once ruled an intergalactic dynasty until an apocalyptic war destroyed his domain. Wandering the cosmos for centuries, he came upon Earth and its people and decided to start anew. For 3,000 years, he's worked behind the scenes manipulating history. But now he's ready to step out of the shadows and finally bring both the world and all its people under his sway. Alexander, Caesar, Napoleon, and who knows how many of history's conquerors learned at the knees of this man. Now he's ready to rule our world himself, and with Cobra's help, he may just succeed. Destro. So there's a bunch of comics here and art. And it looks really cool. Like, I'm looking at this one which has a few warriors in this. I'm assuming this is the team he's working with. You can see him here. He has really cool abilities. I love the design for the female characters as well. In this one, that's really cool. You have some actual comic parts here, so that's really cool as well. So you really got it done, and that's really cool to get it so far with your characters. I'm still working on mine. I have my own power-in stories, so for me it I can relate to that, making your own character. It's really cool, and even have it in anime style. That's even cooler. We have another card like the one I read before. So this is cool, and now I'm going to show you his character. And these are great styles, so we'll start with the first one. My character's basic outfit, which is largely unchanged since my earliest days of playing DCUO. This is slightly a more armored look for group play and raiding when I want to bulk him up a bit more. My controller will look. The shadow bands I thought were a nice way of changing up the look a little. I'm still waiting on the devs to include more Magneto-inspired accessories, since I always hate the look of his power set with my mind whenever thinking of my guy. This is an Astro Flame firm I came up when they started releasing all the style shading graphics. I don't use it very often, but his powers are mental based. I thought it would be only fitting to have this around. So yeah, this is a very great character, Blight. And the whole lore behind it, it's crazy. I never took it this far. So that really shows you that DCUO is giving you the space to not only create a character, but also create a whole universe around it, a whole storyline behind it, and that's crazy. And then you take two artists and they help you by designing your character and making those comics. Depends on what you need and what you want. And it looks fantastic. And Blight has a really interesting lore here, and seeing it translated into DCUO and outside of DCUO, it's very inspiring and very cool. So thank you, Blight, so much for sharing it with us, with me, obviously. That was great, and I want to thank you personally for helping kick off this incentive, and of course for donating. The second year you're donating, and you're donating a lot, so thank you. I really appreciate you, and of course the kids who needs this money. So guys, don't forget to check my Extra Life page. There's a lot of incentives up right now. As soon as I run out of some, I'll renew them at some point. We're going until about November. I need to check which day is game day. We'll do our own gameplay before the actual gameplay, because obviously a lot of you are following the developers as well, and I want to be presented when they're doing the streams, so I'll be there too. Every time they're doing their Extra Life streams, I always take part of it if they have them the same. We'll see how this goes. I did mention Extra Life, but I'm doing Extra Life anyway, because it's my life at this point. It's part of my life. Proud to be an Extra Lifer, proud to help these kids. So again, I'll put a link in the description and I'll pin it in the first message. Thank you again, Blight, so much. And you guys should check out, again, the comic books I shared here. You did some pretty cool comic book art. You can go back and take a look. And if you want your own character showcase, make sure you donate on my page. Specifically the incentives. If you're not donating to the actual incentive, I can't do the incentive. So you have to pick up the incentive. Yeah, there's base rules and a lot of things. So make sure you check it out, and I'll see you in the next one.